Once Upon a Time star Jamie Chung looks back on Mulan's ending and near relationship with Aurora. Starting in Season 2 of the ABC fantasy series, Chung played Mulan, offering a fresh take on the beloved Disney character. Her storyline primarily intersected with that of Aurora, Sarah Bolger, with the two embarking on a quest in early Season 2 that resulted in Mulan developing feelings for the princess. However, before she could confess the truth, Aurora revealed she and Prince Philip, Julian Morris, were expecting a baby. From then on, Mulan appeared sporadically on Once Upon a Time and never gained another love interest. In an interview with Screen Rant's Rachel Forch for her episode of Fox's Accused, Chung looked back on Mulan's Once Upon a Time arc, particularly when it involved Aurora. Chung shared that she hopes Mulan found her own person to love, and described an upside to her unrequited feelings for Aurora. Adding that it was a choice she opted to make herself, the actor said she believes Mulan and Aurora's relationship might have gone a different way if she confessed her love. Chung's conversation with Screen Rant is below. What Chung's comments mean for Once Upon a Time. Chung understands her character well. Mulan and Aurora standing together outside in Once Upon a Time. The relationship between Mulan and Aurora, affectionately dubbed Sleeping Warrior, has long been a favorite among Once Upon a Time fans, particularly because it was the first time the show touched upon queer themes. However, outside of the scene where Mulan walks away from Aurora, crestfallen after learning about the baby, Once Upon a Time did little to expand on the potential of this romance and how it impacted Mulan's character as a whole. Chung's comments show what a missed opportunity this was. While most key Once Upon a Time characters received proper endings, Mulan is one recurring figure whose presence on the show dwindled and ultimately didn't get any clear resolution. That Chung is left to their eyes about her character's ending demonstrates how much untapped potential Mulan had, something that is further shown by Chung being the one to make the decision about the heroine's feelings for Aurora. At the same time, Chung's comments also highlight how, even though it was brief, the Mulan and Aurora dynamic proved to be one of Once Upon a Time's best. Our take on Once Upon a Time's Mulan story. Mulan deserved a proper ending. Mulan wielding her sword on Once Upon a Time. Considering how one of Once Upon a Time's hallmarks was the value of a happy ending, I've always found it sad that Mulan never got proper closure. Chung was a great addition to the cast and played the character well, and her quiet feelings for Aurora made her even more compelling. It would have been nice to see Once Upon a Time explore this in greater depth, whether by bringing back Aurora or by showing Mulan finding love elsewhere in her adventures. Still, Chung's comments on the topic are refreshing, since they show she feels the same amount of fondness for the Mulan-Aurora pairing that fans do. Though nothing is in the works, a few stars have recently commented on the possibility of a Once Upon a Time revival, and while one isn't necessary, it would at least provide an opportunity to give this storyline proper closure. Chung has a great sense of Mulan's character, and it would be wonderful to see her step into the role one more time.